Augustine Avantes with Catholic Charities. Socorro Gomez with the City of Riverside.
Here.
Thank you. Lupe Camacho with Community Action Partnership. Monica Santana with Community Action Partnership. Renee Huxted with DPSS. Linda Solis with DPSS. Carolyn Solar with Feeding America.
I'm here.
Thank you. Debbie Espinoza with Find Food Bank. Lorena Mariquin with Find Food Bank. Gina Marasco.
Present.
Thank you. Larissa Villarreal with RUHS.
Present.
Thank you. Rachel Robbins with Behavioral Health.
Present.
Thank you. Mark Davis with Salvation Army. Okay. Rebecca Spiegel with United Way. Javier Lopez with Valley Restart.
I'm here. Good morning,
Hello,
President.
good morning.
For the computer? Yes.
Let's see. Lisa Quinn with Valley Restart.
Present. Good morning.
Good morning. And Donna Dahl. Okay. Leave.
Hi, this is Lupe from Cap Riverside.
Hi, Lupe. Thank you. Mark
Thank
you
you.
here.
Thank you.
Okay, and we should have a quorum. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, y'all. So with that being said, we have done the call to order. So we're going to move forward with item 2 of the agenda. And that is going to be 2A. The recommended motion is to approve the minutes for the last meeting that we had, which occurred on February 12th, 2025. Do I have anybody that would like to make a first motion to approve the minutes? Quick reminder, in order to make a motion to approve the minutes, you would have had to have attended the meeting that occurred on February 12th, 2025.
Lisa Quinn from Valley Restart. I'll make the
Thank you.
motion to approve our minutes. I just reread them.
Thank you, Lisa. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Do we have anybody who would like to go ahead and move forward with a second?
This is Larissa Villarreal. I will second.
Thank you, Larissa. Zuli, are you okay to proceed?
Yes. Would you like me to go down the roster or just call anyone who wants to abstain or
Whatever is easiest for you.
Okay, I'll just go down the list of those who were present. Socorro Gomez.
Approve.
Thank you. Lupe Camacho.
Yes.
Thank you. Carolyn Solar.
Yes, approve.
Gina Marasco.
Yes, approve.
Thank you. Larissa Villarreal. Oh, you did the second. You're good. Rachel Robbins.
Approve.
Thank you. Javier Lopez.
Yes.
Thank you. That motion passes.
Thank you all. So we have approved the recommended motion. With that being said, I believe we're okay to move with item 3 of the agenda, which is the public comment. So quick reminder, members of the public are encouraged to address the local board, and each speaker each speaker shall definitely identify themselves, and they will be allotted 3 minutes in order to address us. Do we have anybody here that would like to have a public comment? Going once, going twice. Zuli, I think it's okay to move forward with item 4 of the agenda. Today, we're going to go over some new business, and that's going to be item 4A, which is the EFSP phase funding update. And then Zuli, remind me who's going to go ahead and present this?
I believe Tanya is.
Doing a quick scan. I don't see that Tanya is logged
She's-
in.
She's in.
I'm here.
There she is.
Yeah,
Oh, perfect. There she is.
I'm here. Good morning, everybody. Good to be on. I know it's been a minute since I've been at a local board meeting, but fortunately, I have the pleasure of running into many of you outside at different meetings because you guys all do such a good job at staying well connected and being at all the tables you need to be. I wanted to just take a few minutes to share a little bit about what we know, which may or may not be new news to you, and is in relation to the proposed budget that the new administration, presidential administration has put together. I'm going to drop in a report in the chat box, and I'm hoping that you guys can grab, that speaks to the president's budget and was developed by the National Alliance to End Homelessness, which is a large national policy organization that day to day provides us with advocacy resources, tools, and in this report, an analysis of what the impact would be to several key housing, homeless, and different initiatives if this federal budget is approved. In the report, what you will see is that there are over threatened cuts to $40 billion from programs that, again, are key in helping prevent and end homelessness. And part of what is being recommended is a reduction and, in essence, a complete elimination of the emergency food and shelter program. This, of course, exists with proposed recommendations to other essential programs that you may all be familiar with, the low-income home energy assistance, or what we refer to as BIHEAP, which provides utility assistance and home and even cuts to like our HUD continuum of care program. I think what's being proposed here is a reduction of 13% in total awards. But the programs that are being recommended to be eliminated, again, EFSP, LIHEAP, specifically home, which we use in our region to develop affordable housing, community development block grants, in addition to the community services block grant, which is managed by our Community Action Partnership Organization, among others. So again, I won't go through all of them. They are included in the report, but I wanted to make sure that this was on your radar as it is on ours. What we know is that Congress will need to approve this budget, and overall, right, we're waiting and looking to see whether that will happen. There is some thoughts and belief that this may not get approved and continued until next year, but I think we're all waiting for more news on this in the fall, in September and October. So again, number one, we wanted to put this on your radar. Number two, I think that as a community of advocates and individuals who really recognize the impact of this program, it's really important that we do our part in making sure that we educate the community, our electeds, of what the impacts would be if these key federal programs are cut. And again, I know that all of you as members of this local board know the extent, the reach that the EFSP program provides, especially to vulnerable areas in our county that oftentimes are more rural, but certainly serving many of our most vulnerable populations, such as seniors and disabled adults, as well as families with children. So with that, again, it's not the best news. And again, it's not anything to say that this is going into effect today. So I think, like many of you, I remain hopeful, but recognize that we are all influencers in our space, and it's going to be really, really important in the days ahead to make sure that we're emphasizing more than ever how important the resources that all of your agencies and the other agencies that participate in this program provide. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Tanya. We appreciate you making time to come here and to kind of give us the update and the support. And like you, I do remain hopeful as well. So until, proven otherwise, let's go ahead and put out the good energy and, just continue doing what we're doing. All right. So with that being said, Zuli, I think we can proceed with item 4B of the agenda today, which is going to be the presentation that is going to be presented by Operation Safe House.
Is there anyone from Operation Safe House on the call, Rainbow?
Thank you for that, Rashawn. I was just trying to get my people to load so I could see as well. I don't see Rainbow logged in.
I think there may have been another team member from Operation Safe House that could have been, that was going to present this as well.
I'm
I
looking in
believe it was Sean Johnson. But Norma, are they on with you? Okay, she said Sean and Rainbow should be on. Let me ask them. Thank you.
And while we wait, I'm sorry, this is Rashana Walker from Office of Homeless Services, Housing and Workforce Solutions. While we wait, I just want to add, as we receive updates from the national board, we will be sure to get those updates out to you as we receive them. I know we've been receiving a lot of emails about updates to phase, like Lisa just put in the chat, the updates to phase 42 release of funds. As of now, those off funding or phases funding are still on pause. And we will let you know as soon as we receive something from the national board. But the latest we've heard is it's still paused.
Rashana, thank you for that.
No problem.
All right. So according to Norma, and thank you, Norma, for being our mediator, we have Sean and or Rainbow coming on in just a few moments here to go ahead and facilitate the Operation Safe House presentation for y'all this morning.
Hi, it's Rainbow here with Safe House. How's everybody doing? So sorry I'm late.
It's okay, Rainbow. Hi, how you doing this
Hi.
morning?
You know,
Welcome.
just living my best life. Thank you so much. So I am going over the Mainstay. As most of you know, Mainstay is a 4-bed shelter for youth between the ages of 18 to 24. We for our youth, they like to call it more of a dorm style setting since they are right behind RCC, and most of them do go to RCC. So they refer to it as such. And so what we do is we offer intensive case management. So they're going through case management every day. And they're filling out applications, they're getting their VI-SPDAT done, they're doing what they need to in order to secure permanent housing. We offer transportation, we offer therapy. We have an on-site clinician that sees them every week. And so it helps them, transition into what they're going through mentally and stuff like that. So we make sure that there's just a continuum of care around them and wraparound services. We feed them, teach them how to cook. There's life skills. It's a very good program for youth that are just exiting out of mom's home and has never been homeless before, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different things that they can learn while they're there. We also connect them to Planned Parenthood, as well as if they are CSEC youth, we make sure to refer them to human trafficking programs as well. We also educate our youth on human trafficking, and make sure they know what that is and what it looks like, because most of them were either victims and they just don't know it, or they will get targeted while they're out on the street. So making sure that that's prevalent. And I don't know, is there the next slide? Perfect. So it is a 30-day program, and that is sometimes able to be extended if, let's say they get into a more permanent housing solution. We make sure to extend them for as long as they need to. And yeah, I kind of went over the rest of this. We provide 3 meals a day, life skills training, and on-site clinician, as well as the case management. So that's pretty much the gist of Mainstay. And it's a quick turnaround. So we make sure that we try to serve as many people as possible. Our TLP is for 18 to 24-year-olds, or sorry, 21-year-olds. And it's an 18-month program. We have one here in Riverside right behind RCC, as well as in the desert for Harrison House. And what we do there is we, basically help them with their education, employment. We help them save. So they're required to save a certain amount of their check when they get a job. And then all of that gets returned back to them after they leave. So a lot of our youth leave with quite a bit of money. And we're, focused on making sure that they're able to live independently. So making sure that they're offered life skills. They're doing a lot of teamwork. We have other programs such as our mental health department come in and provide life skills for them as well. And they get their own room. It's again, more of a dorm style setting where they share a living space, but they get their own room, which is pretty cool. They love that. And then they have case managers that are pretty awesome, that plan movie nights and different outings and stuff like that. So that is our TLP. We have one here in Riverside and one in the desert called Harrison House. We also have voucher units alongside those TLPs that can be used for either the FUP vouchers or any vouchers realistically. I think we even did rapid rehousing voucher at one point. So we're able to try and help anybody with vouchers. And then those are pictures of our Harrison House locations. So both on both sites. And then did Sean hop on, or if not, I can go over the youth center. No? Okay. So we have our youth center for ages 11 to 17. And what essentially we offer there is we offer group and family counseling, as well as individualized counseling. So we serve non-minor dependents who are, not in the system, but, we do help out with kids that, let's say, social worker has nowhere to put them and they just show up at our doorstep. We will still take them in and try to help navigate where they need to go. But we do help kids that are runaways, kids that are just having a hard time at home. and that need support. It's a 21-day program, and they're offered counseling, so pretty much a couple times a week. And then they get provided groups while they're in there. So we teach them about Planned Parenthood, their mental health, different things regarding services that they can have access to. And then it's 12 beds, both here in Riverside and in the desert. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We do have 24-hour staff, and those are the pictures in the desert. We again try to provide wraparound services as much as possible. Right now, our Riverside site is accepting all of the desert region clients, so that is still a thing. So I think that's pretty much it. Oh, yes, we do have our Safe Place program that the kids can access through any RTA bus, as well as any law enforcement. And our public libraries, county libraries are all Safe Place sites, as well as our youth opportunity centers throughout the county. So if they show up to any of those sites and they say they need a safe place, they will be transported to our shelter, no questions asked. And I believe that's it. Does anybody have any questions? Cool. That's it. Thank you.
Wonderful. Rainbow, thank you so very much for sharing that. With that being said, it doesn't look like we have any questions. I was scanning through. Actually, we do here. We have a comment in the chat. Norma commented that also kids can access our programs in the community through Safe Place. But outside of that, I don't see any questions. So wonderful job, Rainbow. And again, thank you. Zulie, I think we are okay to move forward, right, with the next item. So it's going to be item 5 of the agenda, which is the next meeting. So our next meeting is to be held on August 13th, 2025 from 10 to 12. And of course, it's going to be here on Teams. And then with that being said, item 5B is the call for agenda items. Should you have any agenda items that you would like to be seen or just you would like to have discussed at our next meeting, then please email coc@rivco.org in order to have that feedback presented. Outside of that, do we have any announcements? Do any of you all here have any events that your agencies are, putting on, or any events that the community is hosting that you are aware of? Now would be the time to go ahead and share the good work that you all are doing.
Everyone, this is Javier at Valley Restart Shelter out here in Hemet. Thank you for the meeting. We do have an open house coming on May 31st, which is a few weeks from today. Inviting the local officials and obviously the community and our stakeholders to take a look at the work we've done recently with the expansion of our shelter program and some of the other upgrades and expansion of our programs that we've initiated here at Valley Restart. So just FYI.
When I went in there and I was just like, oh shit.
Thank you for that, Javier. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful news.
Thank you.
All right, so I do see 2 other hands here. So Larissa, I'll have you go first.
Good morning, everyone. It is Western Day, so forgive my attire, but happy to be here. We do have a couple of announcements. So some exciting news about permanent supportive housing that's coming online. Tres Lagos in the city of Wildomar will be opening soon. There's 88 affordable units included in phase 1 of the project, which is projected to open May, June. So we're looking at end of this month, early next month. And phase 2 is projected to open up in July, and that phase has 87 affordable units included. And just for your awareness, there is some criteria for eligibility. Folks that are being referred through the coordinated entry system must have either severe mental illness or serious emotional disturbance, and that is something that is verified by their PCP or primary care physician or psychiatrist. It could be a child or adolescent in the home. The individual or family must be experiencing chronic homelessness or at risk of chronic homelessness, and they should meet the 30% area median income. The second PSH that is scheduled to open here soon is Aloe Palms in Palm Springs, and that projected opening date is late June. So that's coming online pretty soon. The eligibility criteria for this particular property is 55 plus. And this is for literal or chronic homeless individuals with a physical or severe mental illness disability. And again, this is a verified disability. And they should meet the 20% area median income. A couple of other announcements, which most of you on this call might have heard. On Monday, Newsom announced some funding, state funding that's coming to Riverside University Health System's behavioral health to support with meeting the critical mental health and substance use services in Riverside County. And so that announcement is around Proposition 1, and that's a bond measure approved by voters in 2024 to finance behavioral health treatment beds and other needs. And so it was a really large amount. It's $333 million in state funds. So that's really exciting news. And this is going to support in the development of a hospital. So we're excited about that. It's going to be a wellness center, and also there is Harmony Haven for children, and that's a youth wellness center. So just wanted to drop those updates here. Thank you.
That is outstanding. Wonderful news, Larissa. Way to go. That's literally way to brighten up our wonderful Wednesday here. I did see another hand initially. Do we have anybody else that would like to present any announcements?
Yes, Gina, this is Socorro from the City of Riverside. No, I just want to get from both Javier and Larissa, do we have any type of flyers or anything like that, Javier, for your open house in May? From what time to what time is that?
Yes, I can shoot that flyer out to you guys. It'll be the 31st, starting at 1:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Okay.
But
All right,
I'll get
thank
the
you.
flyer out. That's fine.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I would love to come down and just, tour your open house. And then for Larissa, your the phase 1 and then phase 2, how soon or how are referrals being accepted through you guys?
Great question. So, Socorro, the individuals that are being referred are through our coordinated entry system. So folks should be on the community queue in Clarity. And if you want some more information about what that looks like, or to check up on an individual who you know is on the community queue, please reach out to either myself or John Horn, and we can give you that information.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Next up, I believe, is going to be the adjournment if we do not have any further announcements. And then again, just quick reminder, the next meeting is going to occur on August 13th. All right, well, thank you all. I believe, Zulie, we can go ahead and officially end the meeting at 10:31.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Bye,
you.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.